It's time for Fishing on the Water, America's favorite fishing show. With your host, all-time, all-American fishing champion, Billy Deschamps. This week, Fishing on the Water takes us to the industrial waterways of the Great Northwest. Fishing along with Billy today is Dr. Sphincter. Join Billy and the doctor for a fun-filled day of fishing on the water. Coming soon.
Hello and welcome once again to Tightline. In our second season now, watch us. Just look at us now. Tonight Tightline is brought to you by Dry Socket. If something gets wet, don't drop it. Dry Socket. Tonight we have a very special show for you tonight. We have a software professional and doctor, Wayne Bunnwax, who has developed a very interesting and useful software package called Mind Prober. And we're going to demonstrate the software package tonight on the show, and we're going to do a little demonstration of me, and we'll see how the program works. Thank you for coming.
Yes, I'm very, very glad
Doctor.
to be here, and I want to thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you.
I've already enjoyed the brief talk that we've had.
Yes, yes. So tell us, before we get into the actual demonstration, Dr. Bunnwax, how long have you been working on software packages?
Well, this is my first one, actually. I used to just write this by hand, but I had a friend describe it and show me how to use it, and I've just recently bought this computer.
Yes, this is a very, very useful machine, Macintosh.
Someday I hope to know how to use it.
I see. That's a funny joke. So you did you actually develop the software? You developed the software for.
I figured out what to write down, and then they wrote it down for me. They put it on the software, and they showed me how to.
Well, on the floppy disk, they.
Right. On this
what language?
Square thing.
What language were they using in developing
English.
the software? No, the computer language. What code was it?
Well, the one with English words.
What programming language was it?
Oh, I see. Basic, maybe?
Basic.
I'm not sure what language
They
it
used
is.
Basic.
I'm not sure. I don't know. That's the only one that I ever used. I remember in second grade, I was first introduced to the computer, and I used Basic at that point. I don't know what.
So you program only in Basic, then?
I'm not really sure what I program in. I didn't really program this. I just made up the test.
Oh, so you simply designed the test itself.
That's right.
You weren't involved with the writing of the software?
No, I wasn't. Someone else figured that out for me and has showed me how to use this. So I'm learning a lot, and it's an exciting phase.
Well,
in my
I thought
life.
I thought that you had actually been the initial software developer for the and someone had come to you with. Well, I thought that you had done the whole thing, that you had written the software.
Well, as I explained, I'm not. I wrote it.
So you and you know just a little bit of BASIC. You don't even know what language they used.
I'm not
for sure.
No, I'm not sure. I should have them explain that to me, and I'm sure that I will. That's something that I'd like to learn all about.
Well, that's good that you want to learn.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
promising.
we were going to take this test.
Well, let's. What school did you go to? Did you go to a technical institute?
Well, I went to the Open School in
The
Redlands,
Open School?
California. And
Is there
then
actually a school called the Open School?
the Open School? We could design our own programs. I was into non-traditional education at that point.
Open. Why would they name a school Open? A school
Because
should be.
we
should
had
be,
the freedom to develop
well,
our
a
own
school should be
curriculum.
closed in and structured and not open.
Well, actually, I rebelled against that. I really found that confining, and it instilled a lot of spiritual trouble in me to be in a really confining situation that encouraged conformity. And
Well, the whole reason for school is to establish a something to conform to. I think.
that's
I
interesting.
don't
I've
see.
never met anyone who really felt that way.
Well, so you went to the Open School.
That was in high school. Yes, high school. That age.
High school was open.
Open. And
So
then I
what was
went
elementary school? Was elementary school easygoing?
No, it
all
was,
over the place.
It was Redlands Skyview
Skyview.
Elementary.
Was it in a big open building? Were these both?
Big, wide, rambling, regular old, built in the early '60s. Kind of
Really?
school. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't. Well, yes. We can go on with the test now, if you'd like.
You're disturbed about something. There's something.
Well, I didn't. I had no idea that you weren't actually the software developer on this.
You're disappointed.
And that you went to a school called the Open. I don't know what our viewers would think. Someone going to a place called the Open School.
I'm sure a lot of your viewers went to an open school as well. There's one right here.
Oh, there is.
There's several, all over the country. It's an idea that really took root when the non-traditional ways of learning were first being espoused in the '60s.
Well, okay. Now let's not get into that. Let's take a look at the program.
Okay.
The program is not open. We can control somewhat. The program is structured.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It's a simple agree, disagree format, and then
That's
after
very good.
answering several things, we'll come up with a character profile.
That's very
for
good.
you.
Yes.
Okay.
So we can
Oops,
sort
where's
of
the switch?
skip the first portion of the show because we weren't actually looking at the program. Okay, there,
Ding.
there it goes.
Ding.
Okay, now let's load up the program and we'll begin.
Okay. Let's just get that.
No, that's you put
Okay.
yeah.
Welcome to Macintosh.
Yes.
The arrow. Whoops.
I believe that you put that on the table. I don't. What are you doing?
I'm moving. See, when I roll this ball, it moves the arrow.
Well,
down
no,
to-
that is supposed to be placed firmly on top of the surface there, and then you move.
I know.
That's called a
it's hard
mouse.
for me to do it that way. I can't get the perspective to move it around. It's very difficult for me to do that.
Well, I haven't used this computer very much either. I am currently a beta test site for a Cray 3, but
If
I
you
do
would
know
like
that
me-
I do know what a mouse is,
If
and
you
I
would-
do know the right way to use a mouse is to put it firmly on top of the table.
Well, mine
next to the
needs-
computer.
It's much
and then-
easier for me to use it this way, but I will put it down if it will make you feel more comfortable.
Well, I'm just
I'll
trying.
subjugate my
I'm
own
not
feelings
talking
to make
about.
your feelings.
I'm not trying to make myself more comfortable. I'm just trying to inform you the right way to do it.
Well, and as
And the
I
right way to do it
explained,
is
I
to
know
put it
the
on the
right way.
table.
I'm aware of the right way. to
Okay,
use it.
start the
It's just
program. Go ahead.
the mind prober.
Yes.
That's what we're going to be doing.
That's it.
It should work.
Well, it's your program. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't work. Are you having some problems?
Well, it should go on.
How long have you had this computer?
I've just started using this recently.
Oh, really?
I see. I used to do this all by hand.
You haven't taken the time to learn how to use your
It's kind
machine.
of embarrassing, but see, I set myself up for that. I took a risk. I wanted to learn by using, hands-on.
And so you neglected to study up on the material. You're just letting.
Unfortunately, that's true.
See, this is a problem that we're having, that many people I think are having in this country. We're not taking the time to read and reread directions. Directions are not put there for someone to be happy. Directions and instructions are there for us to read and to understand the equipment we're using, or else we get into these situations like Dr. Bunnwax he's completely, well, it's starting now, but he was completely confused.
I was pushing the button. I was doing everything that I was told to do. It just, for some reason, took a little adjustment.
Well,
everything's okay now, though.
Okay, now let's.
That's so embarrassing. I can't believe how I feel. It's embarrassing. I was embarrassed. So what?
Well, at least you were embarrassed.
At least I was embarrassed, and I'm acknowledging my feelings now.
Yeah,
and I think that's where you were speaking about what people should be doing these days. And I think
you feel better now
for us
that you were embarrassed. You feel better about it now.
Okay, are you done talking? Because I was not quite finished with what I was saying.
I'm just trying to explain, because sometimes our viewers don't quite understand what's happening.
Maybe it's because you don't let the guests get everything out that they were saying.
Well, let's
just as a helpful
start the test. Let's start the test now.
Let's go.
Okay. No, I think you want to put the little arrow up to where it says file.
Oh, okay. See,
and then,
I just can't do
Let me do it. See, you want to do this. See, I've studied this program. You haven't even looked at it yourself.
Well,
it's your own program.
Usually just roll the ball with my finger and have no problem with it.
Well, you can't just roll the ball. You have to use it the right way.
It's hard for me to do. Okay, first initial.
D.
What is your name, by the way?
Dr. D.
Okay.
Capital D.
Capital D.
Yes,
D.
Okay.
And then we'll go on to the second initial.
Second initial.
Gee, this is so hard to do it this way.
Well, it's hard to do it when you don't know how to do it. I can't believe that this is your own. Well, now you're supposed to click on the second box. See, now you've made an error.
You have S.
Yes, you have full of S's in the first box, and that's not.
Back
to
that.
No, you have to backspace it. See. Now here's the D, okay, and here's the S. This is where the S goes. You put them out. Oh, you put. Well.
Sometimes when we do things really hastily and with a lot of anger, we tend to make it worse.
Well, sometimes when we just sit back and let things happen, nothing happens at all, and we don't care what's going on, and we make errors. We have to be constantly questioning and probing, and that's why I chose to have you on the show, because I thought you wanted to probe.
Okay, you're very aggressive.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right, talkative. Let's say yes. I would say that you're very talkative.
Okay, I would agree. Yes,
get that arrow in there.
I am. I would agree that I am talkative. Yes.
I would say you're egotistic.
Well, wait a minute.
I would say so. It's not a bad thing.
Well, it's not. No, this is
Only
my.
if you have a bad
this
ego,
is my
if you're a
test.
bad
This
person.
isn't your test. This isn't what you would say. So it's what I would say. I'm telling you that I'm not egotistic.
If you would like an accurate portrayal and
well, yes, that's what I want. I want an accurate portrayal.
Then I would say that you're egotistic.
No, and it's not what you would say. It's what I'm telling you.
But do you see, this is your ego speaking right now.
No, this is me speaking. I'm telling you to. Well, I'll just do the whole thing myself if you're going to be like this.
I'm just, I'm dealing with my own impressions.
No. See?
Okay.
I don't.
Fine.
How can you can't tell
That's
me
fine.
the way I am.
You know, if you don't want to learn anything, if
You went to
just
the
want to
open
continue
school.
in
If
your
you're just
own,
going to, I mean,
okay.
you don't even know what you're doing,
Empathetic.
really, do you?
I would say no. Apprehensive. You seem apprehensive. Your body is full of apprehension.
Well, yes, I am apprehensive. That's very good. Someone's got to be apprehensive. You certainly aren't. You're just letting things. Yes, I'm conventional.
Is insulting me making you feel?
I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just trying to point out your own problems. Because you
Thank you.
had
I'm
a difficulty.
a psychoanalyst.
You had a difficulty before, and you realized what it was, and you were embarrassed, and you were much happier after you were embarrassed.
Kind.
I'm just trying to help you.
Disagree. Okay, rigid.
No, that's not right. I am kind.
Okay, this is your test. We'll just.
This is
we'll
my
just
test.
put
This isn't
on.
your test.
If you say that you're kind.
I'm just
let's
letting you
put
use
that
the
on.
mouse because it's
Okay.
your computer.
Rigid. Yes.
Otherwise, I'd do
Impatient.
it myself. If it were my computer, well, actually, I wouldn't even use a Macintosh. I'd use my Cray. But no, you have to do it like this. You keep
I'm telling
fumbling
you,
with
it's
it.
much
Why do you
faster
keep
and more
fumbling with
efficient.
it?
It's much easier for me to just
it's-
hold the ball.
No,
and
you
put
have
the
to
arrow
put it
in the-
down here and move it. See?
Okay, you
See,
do it.
if I try to do it like this, look it's not getting anywhere.
Okay, I'm
But you
getting
have to
very
put it down.
angry. My feelings are really welling up right now, and I would like you to do it yourself.
Well, thank you very much.
But I still would like to have some say. I
Let's just
wouldn't
go
say
through this.
sympathetic or
Well, it's
reserved.
my test, isn't it? It's not your test.
If you want this to be inaccurate.
If
Although,
I-
of course, you know, maybe you are right. Maybe this is just a really high-pressured situation for you, and
Well, this is a TV show.
of course, if
Of
you
course
are
it's high pressure.
if you are following,
Did you expect it not to be high pressure?
well, of course not.
Did you
I'm
expect to
used
just come on
television
here and just
production in California.
to sit back and relax and talk about the good old days at the open school and to bring on something that you didn't even know how to use? How could you come on with a piece of machinery that you're not only claiming to be the author of, but you don't know how to use it? And I think that's very strange.
Okay,
that
do you
come
want me
on-
to answer these questions, or are you just going to keep talking?
Well, yes, I'd like you to answer these questions.
Okay. I'm vulnerable. I'm learning. I'm a fragile person.
Well, we're all learning.
I'm in a process.
You're not.
I'm learning how to use the machine.
You're nothing special. I mean,
just
we're all
because I don't
learning.
know how to use a machine doesn't mean that I'm not going to present.
Well, no, I'm
myself
not
to
saying that
present
there's
everything
anything wrong with that. But what I'm saying is that to claim, to write, and to be the originator of something, and then to come on national television and then not know what you're doing. I mean, I guess I am upset because you're ruining the integrity of my show, which
I'm
is
sorry I
no
upset you.
surprise to me now.
I'm sorry I upset
I mean,
you.
this is no surprise.
I'm sorry. I
And
upset you.
we're trying to run a very tight ship here, as you would probably imagine.
Okay.
And
Okay, I'm sorry.
okay, now we can
Okay.
go on.
Okay,
Oh, well, let's go on.
great. Let's.
Okay. Quiet. I wouldn't say I'm quiet. Sarcastic?
Fair
No. Concerned? Yes, very much. I'm very concerned. Very, very concerned, as my viewers would be able to my viewers would be able to tell you. I'm very concerned.
Sure. Well, you know, if these are honestly the answers that you think that will express the best in you, then I'm sure that the profile will become a complete, accurate portrayal of you.
Yes.
Okay.
Competitive? Yes. Apologetic?
I've had a lot of
yes.
interesting and funny experiences
Outgoing?
working on this.
Yes. Independent? Yes.
I was set up in a shopping mall once, and I was seeing a lot of people who came up and did this.
Were you answering the questions for them, or were they answering it for themselves?
They were answering it for themselves. I was
Well, that's the way it should
consulting
be
with
done,
them.
I think.
Well, I felt that, you know, since you and I had spoken to each other and sort of had an understanding, I thought.
Well, since this is your test, I think I was expecting that you would be running the machinery and I would be giving you my
That's
responses.
okay. We all deal with expectations in our lives. Sometimes
Yes.
we set things up in our minds that are going to be a certain way, and then when they turn out to be different, we don't know how to deal with that.
Okay.
I don't know
could
how
you?
to handle that.
Yes. Could you please? You run the machine, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Now this is a switch for you.
What?
You're letting me run this. You're trusting me again.
Well, it's because I've told you what was wrong, and I'm telling you how to do it. See, I had to instruct you how to do it.
See, okay.
Okay. Sensitive, yes. No, agree.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll put that
Well, meek. No. No.
right. I would agree with that.
Meticulous, yes. Very, yes.
Okay.
As
Okay.
my viewers would be able to tell you, I'm very meticulous.
Okay.
No, now you're using your finger again.
I know. It just would go much faster if I could just use my finger there. Suspicious?
Yes. No, I'm not fun-loving.
Okay.
I hate fun.
Help-seeking?
Help-seeking, no.
Charitable?
Yes.
Good. That's another thing we need of more in this world. Charity, help, kindness.
No, I'm not charitable. No, change that.
Okay.
Neighborly, no. Achieving, yes. It's what we need more of. It's what you need more of. See,
I've achieved what I want. Self-esteem.
well, you haven't achieved. You haven't seemed to mastered your own profession yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Well, I have. I've mastered enough to be happy with myself.
You have.
I have extra time. I'm making a living. I'm supporting my family.
Okay. Well, let's just keep going. Okay. Okay. Next. See, we're wasting time here. Okay. Just keep going. I wish you could go a little faster.
Precise, yes. Guarded, yes.
Why are you so slow? Why are you taking so much time? The show's
I'm
almost over.
Carefully considering.
We haven't even gotten. See, my viewers are going to be very disappointed. We haven't even gotten to the report yet, because you're wasting time because you don't know how to use it.
I'm taking all of that in. And that's okay. You see, it's a process. Even going through answering these questions, we're learning something about you and about ourselves.
Why are you so relaxed?
Because I feel good.
Why do you feel so good? You're so relaxed and you're just sitting there. Why are you taking everything? I don't understand it.
It's okay.
I
You don't
w-
have to understand everything.
What?
Could we speed it up, please? We've only got about 10 minutes left on the show.
See, the producers have just come on. We
That's
have to
okay.
speed it up. Let's
We'll
go.
speed it
Okay.
up with that.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay. Okay, that's it. Now let's
Well,
look.
we're done anyway. We're
Right.
we're
Okay.
ready to
Let's see what it
to
is.
see the.
Okay. I can't believe that you come on here and you just.
It's okay. Is it all right if I touch you like that?
Where are you from?
California.
Of course, California.
Redlands.
Well, do it. Come on. Put it on the box that says okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, see, it's going to come on the screen. Okay, I'll read it. We don't have much time. Dr.
Go
S
ahead.
is a very versatile person. Unless you observe him in more than one setting, you may never realize how skillfully he plays various roles. Well, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, that means that you do a lot in your life.
Yes.
Judging from the answers that you gave, you are a very versatile person. You fit well in many situations. You're the kind of person that a lot of people get along with.
What was the criteria for this program?
This is based on the answers that you gave.
Yes, but you somehow well, let's look at the next one.
You're cooperative and a practical friend. You're adept at the give
Well,
and
I'm
take
practical.
of relationships. Considerate companion. You expect the same balanced approach from those who want to be involved with you. You tend to be at ease interpersonally, being neither overly dominant or passive.
Let's go to
Again,
the
these
next
are
one.
based on the answers you gave me.
Well, no,
which-
this is based on what you put into the computer.
Based
I have
on
a
what
feeling
you
that no
took
matter
over
what
and you gave
I have a
me.
feeling that from what I've seen of you so far, that it doesn't really matter
This
what you
has
answer.
been very
it's just gonna come
carefully
out the
researched.
same.
Okay, this has been very carefully researched. Everything is based on character profiles, people that I've spoken with. This is based on the answers you gave me, and maybe the answers you gave are wrong.
When life throws Dr. Sphincter a curve, he runs with it. Now, is that some kind of, I don't see why you need slang. Why can't you be a little more scientific in your description? Problems in everyday living don't usually bother him. When all does not go well, he can usually stay calm. Well, that's completely wrong, isn't it? I mean,
Yes, it's completely wrong.
Well, this is, how come you've written a program like this?
Because
it's wrong.
it's based on the answers you gave me. Maybe you should look at the answers you gave.
Well,
Maybe you should start thinking about your ego
I very
problems.
carefully answered. I had to change some of
Aggressive
the
hostility.
I had to change
your
some of the
needling,
answers.
Your sarcastic, vitriolic
Well, what about you
anger,
came on
your
here, you're
subversive,
you're
your subversive
falling all
hatred
over
for
the
your
place,
mother.
and you don't even know
you
what's
wanna
going
tear
on. You
people
don't
apart.
even know what's going
You want
on in your
everything
own
to
program,
crumble
do you?
apart. You won't be happy until everyone's
No.
in misery.
Well, you want
You're one of
everything
those
to just-
destructive people. You probably love that there's garbage filling up all over the world.
No,
You
I
probably-
hate that. How can you
probably
say that
love
about
that,
me?
That,
You
that, that
probably
people
love
are
that.
hungry and,
You
and,
probably
and buildings
go
are
and
being
take mud baths
torn
or
down,
something.
historical buildings.
You're
I
the
don't
one that
need
loves
this.
garbage. You came
I
on
didn't
here.
fly here
you-
from California.
Yes,
to-
of course
to
I
see
do.
this, to
Fly-
be
well-
torn apart by some angry, repressed, little, tight, confused, hard.
Well, you're the one that's confused. You don't even know how to use the computer. You're confused.
Blood. You probably eat pork.
I eat hot dogs.
You
Yes, I
probably
do eat pork.
fat.
What do you eat? Are you some kind of
fat
hippie
with
vegetarian
gravy
or
on it.
something?
Yes,
Well,
I am a
get off.
vegetarian. That's
That's
because
it.
I'm concerned
That's
about
it.
the future of this
That's
planet.
it. That's it. Okay, that's it. I'm very, very sorry. Once again, we've had problems. I thought that since he said he was a computer programmer and he had written a program called Mind Prober, that he would be a useful guest for the show. But once again, we run into problems again. I'm very sorry that it didn't go very well today. He didn't even know how to use the computer, and he started arguing with me and became very upset. I hope you don't get canceled because of this. Goodbye. Hello. As a public service, we have organized the Dr. Sphincter Fan Club. Please send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Dr. Sphincter, P.O. Box 16108, Minneapolis, Minnesota 55416. Send $5 to belong to the fan club. We'll send you a small fan, not like this one. This is my fan. We'll send you a smaller fan and the tight newsletter. Thank you.